Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and I sell used stuff on eBay. We got 36 things going out today. Just gonna kind of do a simple video of what all sold and yeah, let's go after. All right, so here is everything today. Plus that carburetor over there. Forgot to put that on the table. But anyways, let's start over here at the media. I got this cassette right here. I picked up 8 cassettes the other day. They're all like gospel self-release stuff for a quarter piece. So I paid $2 for all 8 of them. And my wife looked at me and said, well, she didn't say, but her look said, there's no way that stuff's gonna sell. But anyways, sold this one within a couple of days for $10 plus shipping. So probably $5 profit total on all of those now. Plus I got 7 others listed. None of them had any comps. I listed them all at $10 plus shipping. Very reasonable price for somebody that wants this kind of stuff. So that went out. 2 CDs, classic soul ballads. It's been listed a little while. I'm perfectly happy with that. And then this is from the 2 totes of CDs that I got for a total of $20. And this went out, I believe this was international sales as well, $20 plus shipping. 2 cards going out together here. Kind of interesting thing, these are the same buyer. They paid a total of $24 for them, so I can't ship them together in a standard envelope, an eBay standard envelope, because the max on that is $20. So I either ship them together for like probably $3.50 if I put them in something different and pay first class, or I ship them for 71 cents and 71 cents, put them in different packages. So probably going to actually ship these separately, even though they're going to the same buyer, which is a weird situation to be in. We do have one brand new Ninja Turtles DVD. This is part of the oldest 10% of my store that I marked down really low. $3 plus shipping. It is gone. Somebody's going to enjoy that. Let's see. These are really cool. I listed both of these, I think last Friday, so it's been exactly 7 days now. They're going out. This is in really bad shape. This is 1948-49. I believe this is Omaha, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Omaha. It's like a telephone book. A lot of people use these for like genealogy and different things. That's actually the category I listed it in. It sold pretty quickly. No sold comps. I just said $25. Surely somebody's willing to pay that. Maybe could have priced it higher, but maybe it wouldn't have sold if I did. This is really cool as well. I've told you before, rodeo stuff does really great. This is a coloring book. The buyer is an international buyer, and they had tons of questions about this, unfortunately. But it sold really fast. I wish if this front cover had not been messed up, I would have asked quite a bit more for this, but because of condition, $30. Once again, no sold comps on that. Putting a fair price that most people are willing to pay so it will sell fairly quickly. That's how I want to move that stuff. This is a lot that came in the big book buy. I'm always grabbing these when I see them out and about for really cheap. I actually complete this lot from time to time. But this one was all in one big box. I was very happy to see it in the trailer. Sold right as soon as I listed it because of where I listed it at. You'll see it here on the screen, whatever that price was. Sold really fast. Here's a Death of Superman poster. I'm not going to unravel this, but I've actually been selling some posters this last week or two. Very happy with that because I don't like storing them. I'm always afraid they're going to get messed up. But that one sold. 2 copies of Leaves of Gold went out. I sold them together just because I thought that'd be better value there for somebody and for me. Haley's Bible Handbook. I like selling these whenever I come across them. They're not a lot of money, but they usually sell pretty quickly for me, so I just list them even though it's under what I normally list stuff, but I like to get those in the hands of people that want them. 2 yearbooks going out, 1959 and 61. The buyer contacted me, asked if I could do a deal if they bought both of them. And I said, hey, just buy 1961 at full price, and I'll throw the other one in for free because any chance I get to sell a yearbook, I jump on it. And I pretty much give the buyer whatever they want. They said they actually already had these, but they really just like the handwriting inside of them. There's definitely some in here. So they bought those. Really cool. $30 plus shipping total on those 2. Here's a little pin. I really like selling these because storing them is super simple. This one says Green Thumb. I think this went out for like $5 plus shipping or something like that. Storing them's easy. Shipping them's easy. Listing and photographing them is easy. So yeah, absolutely great. They're very happy with that sell. Here's a little Roku with the remote. Love using this wrap to hold everything together. If you want some of this wrap, it's down in my description. I use it for this in bundles. Going to this has been a huge time saver. Here's a little brass owl. Brass does sell. Owls don't sell so good. You're looking more for weird and uncommon things. The more uncommon it is, the better, but owls you see quite a bit. Cool little cross-stitch thing. The lady that bought this wanted it shipped out pretty soon because her mother had lost hers in the move. She had the same exact one, and she really wanted this, so it's pretty cool. Not a lot of value there. These take a long time to sell, but I mean, who wants that to be thrown away? So that's really cool. Getting that to somebody that really wants it, I enjoy it. Another Betty Boop. Glad to be gone. I still have like a whole tote of Boop. If you want some Betty Boop, see my store. It's all there. Here's a hearing aid amplifier. I did not see a prescription on this anywhere. I've looked all over it. So I did list it. And then I've been kind of aggressive with marking down the price on it just because I know some of these do have a prescription, but I don't think this one does. So that is going out. I didn't want eBay to flag my account and say, hey, you need a prescription for that. So I was pretty aggressive with moving it. Took a little risk there, but it paid off. Sewing machine parts. This is like a thread tensioner, I believe. This is a foot pedal. If you watched my sewing machine video, this was the foot pedal from that. It sold internationally and within just a couple hours. And here's a motor that went out also, so glad to see those selling. Parts and pieces. This is to a Baby Breeza. That's a really good brand to be looking out for. I got like $15 for this little part here. If I remember right, this machine wasn't working, the actual base. Here's some sort of extender for a juicer. This is the last part to that juicer, so I was glad that was done. This is part to that coffee maker that I've been parting out. You've probably seen those parts have been selling really good lately. I think I've got just 1 or 2 parts left. Been very happy with that part out. Overalls, but the nice thing about these overalls, if you look here, this says FR, that's fire resistant. That usually adds a little bit more value. Although I sell almost all overalls, they usually all do pretty darn good for me. Here we've got a cassette deck, but as you can see, this thing is really broken. I didn't even test it because of that. So it did sell within less than 24 hours of me listing it. So I was very happy, priced it low, let it go. That's my opinion on this type of stuff. It's hard to find buyers on these heavy things that need repaired, but we got it done. I paid $200 for a whole stack of stuff like this. The majority of it worked. I also got like 4 Xbox 360s and like 2 other totes of stuff. Listing these like receivers and cassette players and CD players, I'm at like $250 in listings, and then everything else will be profit. So very happy there. Fabric, 4 pieces going out. If you have not seen my fabric video, go check that out, where I've got a ton of it. Still listing it every week. New fabric is going up. So if you're interested in that, eBay store is down in the description. Tons of that going out. All the different buyers here. And then we got just a little bit of clothing going out. This is some sort of knit sweater from that women's winter sweater buy that I did a while back. Nothing special here. This one is special though. It was from that same buy. It's too big to fit in one of these bags, which is why I put it in a bin. It's a turtleneck, as you can see here. And it's also cashmere, which is why it had a little bit more value. That's a big part of what you're looking for online. If you don't have the right brands, you need to be looking for really content of what this is. Is it linen? Is it cashmere? Is it silk? Those things do good. Cotton, polyester, bleh, not so good. These are some white Juicy Couture. These are brand new with tags. I got these this summer when I bought out a lady's Poshmark store who was moving out of town. I have like $2 into those, which is where my buy cost was on all my listed stuff that I got from her. 2 pairs of Dockers. I've had these listed forever. I listed them as a lot, and honestly, that's a terrible way to sell dress pants, I've learned. Not doing that anymore, but they sold, got a couple dollars. And last thing is this carburetor. It needs rebuilt. It's just an old 2-barrel GM. Yeah, really bad shape. Guy sent me an offer, $50 free shipping. I was like, sure, that sounds great. Worst case scenario, it'll go in a medium flat rate, but I think we can ship it for even cheaper than that. So that is everything going out today. Just a couple of thoughts, not necessarily on this, but just business in general. I have quite a bit of unlisted inventory right now, more than I like to have. So I'm not buying any more for the next 2 to maybe 3 weeks. We'll see how long it takes me to get through this. Part of that is from buying that trailer load of books, and then also I bought like 100 pieces of clothing and some media on Monday, and then on Wednesday I bought all that stereo equipment and then a couple of totes of other miscellaneous stuff. So working my way through all that, plus I have pretty good backstock right now. So not buying for 2 to 3 weeks while I work through all that stuff, and then after that, probably the first thing I'll pick up is another trailer load of books. So if you want to see me process a trailer load of books, my process, because I feel pretty good after that last time. I felt like that really worked out good. I made it through it fairly quickly as far as sorting everything out. Not a lot of garbage trash books left over. I was able to kind of monetize or give away a good chunk of them. Actually got somebody coming to pick up a whole tote of cookbooks here in a couple hours, so that's pretty cool. Just gotta put them on the porch, let them grab them, leave some money to the mat. I don't have to do anything besides put them in a tote and list them on Facebook Marketplace. But if you guys are interested in that, subscribe. If not, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.